Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. My lighting is a little bit off, but my camera battery is going to run out in a minute or two, so I'm going to try to say this real fast. You know, I continuously am reaching out to try to get us to see the unity, to see the power of us being one. You know, when we think about places like China and Russia, you know, in China we think about all of the peasants, so many people there, so many people, and having their human rights denied them based upon a state rule. And we look down on them because so many people suffering. And when they try to rise up and do something about it, we have a Tiananmen Square. We have people who are extremely persecuted for trying to bring about changes. Same thing happens in Russia and other places of the world that we kind of look down on as being uncivilized. The thing about it, ladies and gentlemen, is that once we think about those things, we have the same problems here in America. Problems that exist in China, poverty, crime, and violence, maybe not as much crime or violence as we might have in this country, I don't know. But you have it nevertheless, because it is the fruit of poverty. At least most of it is. You have that in Russia. You have a lack of education, though some of them might put a greater emphasis on education than others places, but nevertheless there are those who would like to continue their education, but for one reason or another, based upon the way the system is, they are denied that education. And just everybody wanting to be prosperous. Now, nowhere in any country is there a program set up to make people, to aid people, to assure people, to basically help people to be prosperous. That doesn't happen anywhere. They might help those who got money. It reminds me of going downtown to take care of some business or just to get away. And you park. A man got unlimited amounts of money, another is very limited. You go in, one put money in the meter, the other one put money in the meter. One stay as long as he want to stay, come back if he got a ticket, no problem. Another go and stay not as long as he wanted, but a little longer than the meter allowed, and comes back and got a ticket. We're going through all kinds of creeks. So that's not fair that two people can be put in these positions that one is being denied. It's the same thing that happens in Russia. It's the same thing that happens in China. And I know we who benefit from it never put the time to focus on those people who are victims of it. We just take what they tell us. They tell us that these people are lazy and they're bummy and they didn't get enough education and this and that, and we just buy into it. And when we see them, we judge them based upon what we've been told, because we do not have the compassion. Well, I want us to have the compassion. We have not been taught it. Very few people understand it, and those who do are afraid. So it has to change, and it's going to take those who are being afraid to stop being afraid. It's going to take all kinds of things happening to pursue and be successful in bringing peace and prosperity to every citizen in this country and ultimately of the world. It's going to take a little bit of time, but time does nothing if it doesn't have something feeding it, if it doesn't have a constant flow of the power that's saying it is time. And so I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, that I want every last one of your dreams to come true. I want it to come true because I think that's what God wants. And I say God wants that for you because God wants that for me. And I know God wants it for me. And when I look out, I understand that I have no right to have my dreams being met when yours aren't. And that when I'm blessed enough to know that my dream is wrapped up in your dream being true, and your dream is wrapped up in my dream being true. So it makes me want to come out and tell you that in order for us to have that life, we got to work together. And we must stop listening to that stuff that we have been listening to. I don't care where you find yourself, rich or poor, dumb or smart, wherever you are, we got to put all that junk aside, and we've got to start anew based upon what we as an adults want in our lives. We know nothing has been as fruitful as we would prefer it to be. Now you're being told that the fruit that you receive from the seed is determined by the seed. You put your effort into it, you put your desire, you put your want into it, and you get it. Guaranteed. So having said that, I think I'll leave it alone. I know we have been trained to have idols, to be idol worshippers. And basically that is predicated on the fact that they certain individuals who are put before us have something that we wish we had and we don't. So we idolize them, dreaming that one day we might have it. I'm telling you, the secret is, if you want to really have it, then stop thinking about you only and think about all of us having it. And when you start thinking about this stuff, we'll start thinking about how to do it. And once we start thinking about how to do it, we'll see how to do it, and we'll do it, and it'll be taken care of. Bye-bye.